Alright, hello. This is day 2 of my series on how to solo queue. I am again X Guns. I am a 2 times Emerald 2, 17 trillion times plat, and I'm going to give you solo queue from that of somebody that is low elo and how to climb the ranks and get to Emerald. And hopefully these tips and tools can help you get to Diamond or Champ like I'm trying to. Alright, today's whole episode is going to be about operators, what operators you should play, which operators you shouldn't play in solo queue, and we're going to do a tier list. So we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. And the first operator that I have at the number 10 spot for solo queue is going to be Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi is on this list because she has the best utility in the game, right? As a solo queue operator, Dokkaebi fills every hole that you can need. She has EMPs to help your teammates get the wall. She has flashes to help you entry. She has smokes in case you want to plant the bomb. She has a Gon 6, which I highly recommend you don't play, but if you're a weirdo and you do play, she could clear utility. She has the SMG 12, which I highly recommend you do play because this gun single-handedly makes her probably the best roam clearer in the game paired with her logic bomb. She has this gun, the C75, which you should never play. She has the Boss G, which if you can one tap and you're crazy like that, I would play this. And then she has the EBR. The most typical loadout you will see on Dokkaebi, as I switch to Black Ice right now, the most typical loadout you will see on a Dokkaebi will be the EBR and the SMG 12. The reason why Dokkaebi is low on this list is because when you get out of bronze, around like silver-ish, this character gets banned a lot, like expeditiously a lot. Like a lot of people do not like playing against this character. This character gets banned like an insane amount in low and high elo. So the odds of you playing this character or this character being free is really low. But if she is free, I highly recommend you play her because she is unquestionably in my mind one of the freest characters to play. Um, I highly recommend as well that you start to learn how to use the SMG 12. This gun in this game is specifically the reason why people play Dokkaebi and is the reason why Dokkaebi is so strong. Because if you learn how to use the SMG 12 in any situation, you will win about like 90 to 93% of your gunfights simply because this gun in close to medium range, it's not a lot of guns that this gun loses to, right? It has a really aggressive recoil pattern, but you can figure it out. Play a lot of 10 man or play a lot of arcades, play a lot of standard, go to the range, practice, practice, do a target drill, just practice. Do 1v1s, challenge yourself to use SMG 12 only. This gun is the reason why I actually stopped playing ranked towards the end of the season because I wanted to learn how to use the SMG 12 and not you do it in an environment where I was gonna throw and basically like throw people's elo. So I started playing a lot of standard, a lot of casual, a lot of arcade to basically try to learn this gun's recoil pattern. I'm almost there, but yes, this is why she's number 10 on the list. Number 9 on this list is going to be none other than Nomad. Nomad is number 9 on this list because she is the best flank watch in the game. And if you are solo queuing and you're entering on the map, or your teammates are entering on the map and you're going to execute, the number one thing that happens is nobody leaves a drone, claymore, or any utility behind you. You got to set up for execute, and a vigil or warden roam or a Goyo that is roaming flank. They get behind your team, and then you're all fucking dead. She stops that. There's countless videos about Nomad air jab lineups that you should learn to use. But all in all, this character is the best flank watch character in the game. And if you are not playing this character and you are solo queuing and you're complaining about getting flanked and losing, I highly recommend you add this character to your stack. Number 8 on this list is going to be the boy, the myth, the legend, the world's worst character to best character, Grim. Grim is the best solo queue, post plant, and execute operator in this game. There's a reason why I did not put Ying on this list, and there's a reason why Zero is not on this list, and it is because this guy does what they do a little bit better. Now let me explain why he's on this list and Zero's not on this list. In solo queue, specifically console, your teammates are not going to watch cams when they die, which then in turn makes Zero useless. Zero is a useless operator in that aspect because nobody is going to be watching your cams, so you would be wasting utility. So knowing that, you would pick a gadget that would help you in post plant clear areas, and that is going to be his Kawaii Hive launcher. This Kawaii Hive launcher that Grim has is so good. The bees are so good for executing. They're so good for post plant. They're good for clearing people out of areas. They're good for having your teammates line up nades. This character is really good at clearing people, defenders out of hard spots that they would normally not get out of. And he has breaching charges, claymores for the flank, and an EMP. He has the commando, the same gun essentially as IQ. He has a shotgun where if you want to use it, I mean you could. I would never use it. And he has a bailiff, so you could pop hatches and rotate if you need to. So this guy, 7th on the list, right? No, 8th on the list. All right, now hopping into your number 7th most used operator for solo queue. He was let me count my thoughts. I did Grim. I did Dokkaebi. Oh yeah, 7th most operator for solo queue on this list is going to be none other than Montagne. This is kind of a toss up. It could be Montagne, it could be Blitz, but I'm gonna say Montagne, and I'm gonna say Montagne because this character, specifically on bank basement, on bank period in general, top floor bank and basement bank, on Oregon, on Villa, like he's really good at just taking up space and blocking the planner. You're basically a walking human drone. You can extend your shield. You could pair up with your heart breach. You could smoke off yourself and turtle plant, and then pretty much sit on the diffuser. So this guy on the list, if you want to play a more aggressive version of this and make plays, Blitz would be for you. The only difference between these two is he is a passive version. So if you're a passive player, I would suggest you play Montagne. If you're a more aggressive player and you want to be a playmaker, I would suggest you play Blitz. But that's why they're number 7. Number 6 on this list is Ram. Ram is on this list because one, her boogie makes a lot of noise. It's really distracting. You can get a lot done with this character. Um, she has an R4C. She's really good in verticals, uncontested. She makes a whole bunch of sites with vertical soft roofs, unplayable, like Kitchen on Clubhouse, Kitchen on Cafe Doveski, downstairs on Nighthaven Labs, like any site, Kitchen on Nighthaven Labs, any site where you can get verticality off. She's really good. Um, she's really good at Oregon for people that like to play big window, half wall, and kids. You throw a ram from the big window, cut through the rotate that people never reinforce, and just open up kids and have an angle for the window for your character, your teammates to play. So yeah, Ram, there she is. Number 5 on this list will be unquestionably number 1 if he didn't get banned, and that's this motherfucker right here, Blackbeard. Blackbeard is the best attacker in this game. I did not play Collision Point, but if I would have played Collision Point, I probably would have never came back to Siege. Hearing how he was then, I could only imagine how he is now. This character, Blackbeard, is broken. He causes so much chaos and disarray in teams that it's just a lot of people just do not know how to counter or play this character play against this character specifically. This character is insanely, devastatingly good at creating space, uh, breaking down defenses. He is like Blitz. If Blitz had a fucking AR and grenades, you should always play this character if he's not banned. And standard, if you don't know how to play this character, you should always pick this character. In arcade, you should pick this character. In quick match, you should pick this character. This character is really good. If you learn how to practice him and you learn how to mitigate some of his weaknesses, this character is unquestionably the best character in the game. That he's number 5 because he gets banned. Honestly, number 4 on this list is going to be an unpopular opinion, but it's Deimos. Deimos, to me, being number 4 on this list is because he's a little bit better than Zero in the fact that he gives you active intel. He's a little bit better than Jackal because he has this gun that is absolutely insane. His pistol, like, literally makes his loadout. This man, single-handedly by himself, can just pretty much wreak havoc and do whatever he wants. It's just Deimos. Like, this motherfucker is broken. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't understand how he also is in the game or has been in the game in the aspect that he's been in the game. I don't understand why characters like this exist. Uh, he's really good. You should play him a lot. If you don't play him and you're having trouble with people roaming and clearing roam, play this guy. Number 3 on this list is going to be everybody's favorite entry fragger, Ashley. This character is the best character to demonstrate mechanics. If you know how to quick peek, if you know how to take space effectively, if you have good aim and good movement, you should always pick this character. This is the ultimate playmaking character. She's really good for entry. You can take a lot of space. You get the map really quick. She's really good for backstabbing. I like to do this one strat with Ash specifically on Oregon, where my team will play main breach with the ace or something. I'll Ash the bottom because I'm a good Ash. I'll get the bandits off the wall. If they have a cave, well then we're fucked. But now I'll just 6 pick off her. If they have a Kate or something else and we need to get the wall, I usually switch off Ash. But if they have a bandit, 99% of the time I go either her or I go Ram to get the bandit. So, but Ash, you can Ash from underneath. So I'll Ash from underneath, clear utility. Then I'll go in Armory Repel. Fight the guy in Armory. If there's nobody in Armory, I'll take Armory. I'll breach and charge open the wall. And then I'll just play picks. I'll kill the guy that's probably playing the breach. I'll kill the guy that's playing K9 door. And then as my team's executing, I'll pop the hatch, drop the hatch, rotate out main door, go all the way around to that side window, go up white stairs and backstab and try to pick the guy that's rotating. Or I'll go big window and hold the guy in kid so my team can plant. So this character is really good. Lurking, entry, anything you want to do. Good mechanical character. Always play this character. That's why you see this character picked at such a high clip in high ranks and above. She's really good. I got some nice drip for her. Really mad I missed the reconstruction skin, but really good character. Um, the number 1 character on this, or the number 2 character on this list, is going to be Ace. There should never be a reason why you are not playing this character actively in Rainbow Six Siege. If you are playing this character actively in Rainbow Six Siege, if you are not playing this character actively in Rainbow Six Siege, you are throwing. Ace is a really good character, and one of the things that I don't understand is people refuse to play this character. And I will never understand that because Ace has the AK-12, which is quite arguably the best gun in the game. Questionably. A lot of people will say it's not. I will be one of those people that tell you it 1000% is the best gun in the game. Uh, if you ever wanted to know why this character is so good and why he does not get played, I just don't know, honestly. Single-handedly, the only other character that I would recommend over him in solo queue environment would be Maverick. It's to like basically counter people from bandit tricking, but even then, Ace is just good. Ace is essentially a hard breacher that becomes an entry fragger when you use all your utility. So if you go in there and you utility dump and you get the walls open, right? And he can't be bandit tricked on certain maps because you can go underneath, throw a Selma underneath, and break the bandits anyway. The only really answer to stop him would be Cade. And then, who are we kidding? Who's playing Caden ranked? Not a lot of people. And if they are, I can guarantee you there's a wall that he can breach. You just have to find it with your drone and get there. But this character is really good. He's a little bit better than Thermite because his gun is better than Thermite's. And like I said, when you get the wall open, he essentially just becomes an entry fragger with the AK-12. You can pretty much beat any gun on defense, with the exception of the Vector and SMG-12 in close range. But this gun pretty much beats every other gun on defense. So play this man. I'm a huge advocate for this man. If you're not playing this man in ranked and you don't have a hard breacher, go him. Go Ace. I don't understand why more people don't play this character. Play this character. The number one characters, notice I said multiple characters on this list, is actually a tie. And it is Brava and my girl, Twitch. And I'm going to show off Twitch because I got some drip for her. But Twitch and Brava are the best solo queue operators for the fact that they can literally do everything but open the wall by themselves. Right? Twitch and Brava have 4 observation tools, the 2 base drones you get, and then their 2 ability drones. You can disable lesions, you can disable cameras, you can hack Capcans, you can hack Malusis, you can destroy Maestro cams, you can destroy Echo cams, you can hack Echo cams, you can hack Maestro cams, you can destroy what are they called? Proximity alarms. You can hack proximity alarms. These 2 characters are insane. There is a reason why you see a lot of champion players play these 2 characters. They hard counter mirror strats. Twitch does. Brava hard counters Malusi. Brava hard counters Thorn. She hard counters like a lot of trap meta. Twitch hard counters Legion. Brava can take Maestros. She can take Valcams. Like, depending on the setup that they bring, it usually depends on the character that I'm going to bring, right? If their setup has a lot of prox alarms, a lot of Malusis, a Maestro, I'll bring Brava. If they're bringing like Capcan, Twitch, or if they're bringing like Capcan, I'm bringing Twitch. Kite, I'm bringing Twitch. Bandit, I'm bringing Twitch. Mirror, I'm bringing Twitch. I mean, come on, man. Like, the proof's in the pudding. These characters are really good. They're really fucking underrated. You should really pick these characters. I don't understand why these characters don't get played at the clip that they should be getting played at, but always play these characters. If you are solo queuing and you don't know who to pick, you should always pick one of these 2 characters. If Blackbeard is in band, you should always pick one of these 2 characters. Or Ace. And this rounds up my attacking list. Now we're going to go over to the defender side. And when it comes to defense, right, there's going to be a different mindset when it comes to defense on solo queue, right? There are 2 ways that you want to play defense on solo queue. You either want to be able to make plays or you want to be able to waste time. And starting with the make plays operator, the 10th operator on this list for defense is going to be a sleeper pick, and that is my boy Mozzie. Mozzie's literally on this list to counter the other 2 people that I just said that are on this list. The reason why I have Mozzie on this list is because he counters Brava, he counters Twitch, and as you get up higher in the level, people get better at dodging mute jammers, and destroying mute jammers. So I play Mozzie to catch drones in the prep phase. And then you basically become an entry fragger with them because you can drone yourself into rooms. You can set up your whole flank with your drone. Be like, all right, they don't have any util here. I'm going to flank this way. You can use your drone post-plant to throw a C4. If you're not playing the Roni, you're throwing. This guy is underrated. Background made me realize how good he is. Seeing other people play him made me realize how good he is. With me seeing how good Twitch and Brava is and being ashamed as a solo queue player to lose to the same thing, I highly recommend you play Mozzie. That's why he's on this list. My number 9 operator on this list is going to go to the King of Zamunda, Wamai. Wamai is the most underrated character in this game. Even if they give this ugly ass motherfucker up here, ACOG, Wamai would still be better because Wamai's discs regenerate over time, and it is so hard to get people out of places when he is on the board. You can Wamai catch aces. You can Wamai counter Capital. You can Wamai counter Gridlock. Or not Gridlock. You can Wamai counter Grim. You can Wamai counter Nomad. He catches frags, he catches flashbangs, he catches yings. His magnet is really good, and it is not on a fucking cooldown like Jaeger is. Jaeger has 3 ADSs, yes, but they are on a cooldown. They can only stop one thing at a time, which means you have to stack ADSs in a certain area and then hopefully leave other parts of the site unprotected. Well, mine does not have that problem. Well, mine's dish, you can throw one, boom, go somewhere else, throw another one, boom, wait for it to regenerate, go somewhere else, boom. And then the longer you stay alive, the more annoying this character gets. So that's why he is on this list. At number 9, he would be a little bit higher, but unfortunately he doesn't have ACOG. So there he is on the list, sadly. The number 8 operator on this list is going to be Mira. Mira is good on every site. Mira is good with every setup, and you don't need to have teammates to play this character and make this character effective. This character's effectiveness is based on your map knowledge and your site setup knowledge. If you don't know how to play Mira, watch Jinxie, watch Mingo, watch anybody on console. You will see a Mira strat. Look up Mira strats. There are 1,000 Mira placements you need to learn. This character is really good. There's certain maps that you need to have Mira on. There's certain maps. There's a reason why she gets banned on a lot of maps because she's really strong. Mira paired with like good utility is probably the hardest operator to use. And if you don't use C4 and use Proxylimes, you are literally a bot. The number 6 operator on this list is going to go to the man, the myth, the legend, the ultimate fragger, the ultimate time waster, the ultimate destroyer, my man, your boy, Goyo Explodo with the Canisterios. Goyo is insane. He wastes so much time. So much time this guy wastes, and he has a vector, which is really the only reason why people play him. The canister thing, cool, but the vector, insane. Melts people. You will decapitate so many young men and women in this game with this gun because they will challenge you and they will have no clue that your gun shoots 1,000 bullets in fucking 2 seconds, and their head is going to be in between their shoulder and pelvis, and they are going to be dead. So I highly recommend you play this character. Accidentally tabbed off because I got so excited. I highly recommend you bring this character, you play this character, you stay this character. He's really good. He would be top 5 if other characters weren't on this list, but right now I'm going to leave him at a soft 6. Your number 5 most played character in the game is going to be Melusi. Melusi breaks the top 5 because of her utility. The Banshees are so good and so underrated. They take people's crosshairs off of you, which means when you hear the Banshee, you swing. And 9 times out of 10, somebody's looking down and you're fucking decapitating them. She is so good at just sound cues, being able to soft roam or anchor with this character. She has the MP5. Without ACOG, I disagree with. She should have ACOG. That's crazy that she doesn't. But again, really good character. Really good setup. Learn some cool Melusi spots from people that have over 1,000 hours in the game. It's the reason why she always gets played in high elo lobbies. If you see any tournament with Jinxie, if you see any Roller Saturday tournament, this character is 1,000% getting played, which is why she's on the list. Really good for solo queue. You can do a lot. You can hold a lot of areas by yourself with this character. Today, when I released the basement Oregon defense, because I did Oregon attack or Oregon upstairs defense, and I'm going to do basement Oregon. I'm going to do it with Melusi to show you some cool Melusi strats. But this is why she's number 5. Number 4 on this list is going to be questionable. A lot of people aren't going to like my number 4 pick, but I will give you an alternative to this number 4 pick. But for me, the number 4 pick on this list is going to be Warden. Warden has the strongest utility in the game, and Warden can stay alive the longest in the game. Warden counters mirror or Ying, which you see a lot of. He counters smokes, counters flashbangs. You can anchor with this man. with the ADS in like a lot of spaces and just basically be a nuisance. You can roam with this man and get behind a lot of people. I highly recommend you learn how to use this combo, MPX shotgun. A lot of people are like, oh well, no, but nothing. This is the best combo in the game. You should learn expeditiously how to use this combo to get picks to set up this character for winning rounds. There is pretty much no bad way to play this character except for spawn peeking and dying in the first round. That's why Warden I think is like such a bad rep because people play this character incorrectly and then they die super early and their teammates like, "Oh, you're a Warden man, you suck." When in reality, Warden single-handedly is the best operator in the game when it comes to deterring plants and aggressiveness. Um, he is the ultimate playmaker, in my opinion, besides Goyo. I would think the only other character that makes more of a playmaking, more of a that is a little bit more loose of a playmaker than Goyo is. I can't even think of it. Then Warden. I say Warden. Yeah. And then the other number 4 character that you could swap Warden with, in my opinion, is Doc. A lot of people like Doc. Doc is good in some situations. I prefer Warden most of the time. He's the SMG-12. But if you play with SMG-12 and you don't want to learn and you want to use the easy gun with ACOG, pick Doc. Doc's pretty much self-explanatory. Heal your fucking teammates. Heal yourself. Play your life. Pretty much it. Number 3, without a question, Azami. Azami's on this list at number 3 because she is the ultimate site setup, go fuck yourself operator. She's really hard to clear. Put her with a Wamai, you put her with a Jaeger, you put her with like something that can catch projectiles. She can't die. She's really good late game. She's really good early game. She's really good at reconstructing the site. She's probably the best anchor in the game that doesn't get played as an anchor. You can soft roam with her. You can make angles. You can make a lot of one ways. On Villa, she is the hardest operator to kill and the most annoying operator to go against. You have to burn a lot of utility to clear on Villa. You can hold Aviator games with Azami and the other top statuary, the other top floor site with Azami, which I'll show you later in a defensive video set on that. But Azami is number 3. Number 2, solo queue is going to be Bandit and Cade. This pick depends on your comfortability with tricking. If you know how to bandit trick and your teammates are going to set it up so you can bandit trick, play bandit. If your teammates are not going to let you bandit trick or you do not know how to bandit trick, play Cade. The way these two basically work, in my opinion, is you bring Cade for hatches, sites with a lot of hatches, or sites where the claw can't be got by another team, and then you bring bandit if you know how to bandit trick. If you know how to bandit trick and your teammates are going to save you, bring bandit. But the reason why these two are on the list is because wall denial in ranked is so underrated. But these two characters single-handedly can win you a lot of ranked games if you learn how to play wall denial, or if you bring wall denial. And it also makes me super angry because people think that this motherfucker is wall denial and he is not. I made a video talking about how you could use them in situations for wall denial, but the walls that you have to use mute on are not exterior walls or walls they can repel on. If it's an exterior wall or wall they can repel on, then you're fucked because he is not going to be able to get the wall because of the radius of the mute jammer. So to sum it up, bring Bandit and Cade. That's why they're number 2 on this list. Number 1 on this list is 3 operators. 3 operators. Play them at your course. But all 3 of these operators are the number 1 defenders in the game. We're going to start with the lowest and work our way up. The lowest on the top list is Smoke. Smoke is the ultimate time waster, the ultimate site setupper, the ultimate I'm going to gas you out, gas daddy. You will lose if you waste time and play slow because I have a win con. That is my ability in these little fucking gas grenades. Smoke is insane against teams that stall out. Play this character against teams that play slow, and you will see your win ratio go up. He is insane in low elo because people do not know how to play time correctly on attack. So if you just play this character, you will get out of copper, bronze, and silver at an exponential rate and gain more RP. So you can hit diamond and champ. So Smoke, in my opinion, really good. Not bad enough to be lower than the other operators on this list, but not good enough to be the top number one operator. But I highly recommend playing Smoke. The other guy on this list who people are calling the ultimate solo queue operator, which I don't agree because the guy at the top of the list is the ultimate solo queue operator. The other guy would be Elysian. Elysian is good for roaming. I went through this time where I thought this should have been Vigil as the best roamer because Vigil can't get spotted by drones. So I used to, and Vigil has SMG-12 in the KIA. So I always thought Vigil was the ultimate playmaker. Lesion as a roamer and a flanker and a lurker wins games because even if you die, those goos that you threw early in the round, around sight, around the map, are going to prevent somebody from planning. If you get somebody one shot and they step in your goo, they have to make a hard choice. Take the goo out and not die and then get swung by one of your teammates, or tank the goo and die. So that's why Lesion is on this list. In my opinion, there will never be another operator that will surpass Lesion at what he does. He just does it at a level that nobody else does it at. He has a pocket shotgun. He has a bulletproof. Don't bring observation blockers unless you're a bot, but he is really good. Again, better than all the other operators in the top 10, but not good enough to be the guy to take the number one spot. The number one spot to me is all subjectional, but it's going to go to backgrounds guy, Mute. Mute is the best defender that you could possibly play for solo queue because he denies entry. Look at his specialties: anti-gadget and crowd control. He stops gadgets. He denies intel. He has a shotgun you can set up sight. He has a C4 you can C4 from below. The only thing this motherfucker does not have is a deployable shield. And if he had a deployable shield, he would be the most broken operator in this game. This guy has survived for so long because so many people worry about entering instead of playing safe, and he is the ultimate play safe operator. He has the best weapon combo in the game featuring the SMG-11 and the Shoddy. Or Shoddy SMG-11, I showed you backwards. If you play this combo right here, you're in bronze. Get out, stop playing the game. You're in bronze. There is no reason or world which you should be playing this combo at all. This combo should never see the light of day. You should never play these two things together. Should never see the light of day. The only reason why this was a thing was because he didn't used to have this. When they gave him this whole side doesn't exist. You should never look over here. Learn how to use shotgun. Learn how to use SMG-11. Learn how to play close angles with the shotgun. Learn how to play SMG-11. You'll work on your positioning. You'll get better in the game overall. Him and Smoke and Warden are the highest skill operators when it comes to positioning. Force yourself to be really uncomfortable. Force yourself to get off ARs. Force yourself to get off that Vector on Goyo. Force yourself to get off that MP5 on Doc with the ACOG and play this character, and you will get a lot of wins. This character is really good. He counters a lot of stuff. He's really good. And that will be all for my list. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you want to see any more things pertaining to low elo solo queue, let me know. If you want to see high elo solo queue, I would go watch Background or Jinxie because they have big brains. I'm learning from them. I will watch Jeff Sicko as well. If you want to learn mechanics, watch Jeff. Positioning, watch Jeff. Stomping, Bingo, all those other players like that. And when you're watching like fragging videos, watch their crosshair placement and their movement. Don't focus on the flicks, but just look at where their crosshair placement is. Look at where their positioning is. Look where their movement is. When you're watching Jinxie and Background, Try to analyze and break down what do you think they're doing and why do you think that site is set up and they're playing the way that they play. And it'll help you understand teams better.